with the game of the night. Clippers, Suns, Game 3, Western Conference Finals. Chris Paul back. Would it be better than ever? Missed the first 2 games of the series. But he and Devin Booker would both struggle from the field earlier. CP3 and Booker 0 for 9 in the first, 10 for 40 for the game. So they couldn't get it going. Paul George could. Watch him here. Working on Jay Crowder. Watch him here. With the dish. Oh, and it's Zubac throwing it down. He had 15. George and Paul exchanging some words. Clippers by 8. 1 second left in the third. Paul George for 3. Oh, and he puts it in. Paul George, 27 points, 15 rebounds. Clippers outscore the Suns by 13 in the third. Suns trying to make it a game in the fourth, down by 8. It's Booker. Again, quiet night. Hedges 15, but that one makes it a 6-point game. Just over 6 to go. Clippers up by 8. Reggie Jackson. That's a 3-run homer. 23 for Reggie on the night. Clippers back up by 11. He was feeling it. Under 2.5 to go. Clippers by 13. Let's put it away. Patrick Beverley from the corner. Steve Ballmer knows it. Kawhi Leonard knows it. The Clippers have life. 106-92. It's a 2-1 series now in favor of Phoenix. Clippers have started slowly in each of their playoff series. Again, this is the 3rd straight time they've been down love 2, but Patrick Beverley said that they call Tyronn Lue Bill Belichick because of all the adjustments that he makes. And from games 3 onward, LA is now 9-1, winning those games by an average of 12 points. So that brings up the question for these two, Tim Legler and P.J. Carlesimo. Coach, I'll start with you. The Clippers have done it twice before. Are they about to do it to Phoenix? Who's in charge in this series right now?
I think Phoenix is still in charge, but I like what the Clippers are doing, and Legs knows it from playing. The team that has that desperation factor, it's very hard to match that. They knew they had to win last night or the series was over. I think it's going to be a very good series, but I still like Phoenix because the desperation factor pretty much out the window now.
Yeah, they have not yet made any final determination, Legs, on Kawhi Leonard, but I don't think there is any expectation that he is coming back to play. Can they crawl all the way out of this hole without him?
I don't think they will, but look, this is a very good team, and right now they have figured out something defensively on Devin Booker with the pressure they're putting on him. I mean, he looked frustrated last night at times. Now, he missed some good looks, and he's an elite-level scorer. You're not going to keep him bottled up the whole time, but the relentless pressure that they have put on him over the last 2 games has dramatically affected their offense because he just cannot find a rhythm. And they have built their offense to a large extent around his rhythm. And right now they're trying to figure out how to operate without that. And Chris Paul, wasn't very good last night offensively either. He missed some time, came back. I expected him to be a little bit rusty. He also looked a little bit slow to me. I didn't like the pace they were playing at. I thought it played into the hands of a very physical Clippers defense against both of those guys. So I think it's a very complete team. The Suns, it wasn't a mirage what we watched all year. This is a very, very good team. And I do think ultimately they will win this series, but there's no question now the Clippers have life, and Game 4, to me, is going to determine whether they actually can make this a real series and go 7 games.
I think the person who's emerging as a bit of a star in this postseason is the Clippers coach, Tyronn Lue. A lot of people giving a lot of credit to him and the moves that he makes, and I think some people perceived his title in Cleveland to be all about LeBron. But this time, I think Tyronn Lue's getting a lot of credit and deserves it.
He absolutely deserves it, and the 2 personnel moves, I think, were critical. In Game 2, he puts Patrick Beverley into the lineup, and in Game 3, he reinserts Terrence Mann back into the lineup. The defense they're playing, to me, is not textbook defense, but it's very, very effective. You just watch these 2 guys right there. Beverley already won't let him have the ball. He's denying Book the ball. Terrence Mann is into him. This is unusual. Chris Paul gets caught up in the air, not sure what he's going to do with it. Ivica Zubac makes a great play. He's not getting credit. 15 points, 16 boards, 2 blocks. He's played really well. Book comes across half court. Patrick Beverley's waiting for him. Does he foul him? I don't know. Watch the 2 reactions to the play. Beverley liked it. Devin Booker did not like it at all. Here we go again. Now it's Terrence Mann. You'll see a quick show here by Luke Kennard. It's not a double team. Just, hey, we're paying attention to you. Little bump as he puts it on the floor, and there's the block by Terrence Mann. Not conventional defense. That mask, Devin Booker didn't get that. He didn't fall on the pool at his house. He got that earlier with a little bit of contact. I looked up the word irritant in the dictionary. I actually still have a dictionary. There was a picture of one of our cohorts, Bruce Bowen. He put 3 rings on my finger when he was in San Antonio. He was a big factor there. P.J. Tucker, there was also a small picture of him. Patrick Beverley is in that same definition, as is Terrence Mann.
That is well said. Bruce is a bit of an irritant on the golf course, too, but that's a different conversation for a different time. Legs, I'll come to you. Right now, I mean, the Clippers have done it, but without Kawhi, for those just joining us here, how would you describe how would you describe the chances they come all the way back and beat this Phoenix team and dig out of another 2-0 hole?
Well, I would say unlikely, just because of how much respect I have for Phoenix. And right now, they've got a situation where their best player and the guy that they've run their offense around the entire year is bottled up right now. Devin Booker, you can starting to see a little bit of body language and frustration in Devin Booker, and I don't blame him. I can't imagine what it's like to wear Patrick Beverley around like a baby Bjorn for 48 minutes. I mean, that's what this guy is doing right now. You showed some of the clips PJ was talking about. You know, the way they're playing him right now is very similar to what teams do to Steph Curry. When you jump on the high side, you literally have no help responsibility. Your back is to the ball. You're not letting him come out and receive it. When he does receive it, he's back into his hip. And Devin Booker, as much time as he is spending engaging with the referees, as much as he's talking to them, every time he does it, to me, that just empowers Patrick Beverley. I'm in your head. I'm bothering you. I think Devin Booker's best response to this is pretend that the referees aren't on the court. You're going to have to go handle this yourself. You're going to have to play through all this physical contact. And most importantly, find a rhythm early in the game. This guy is elite. I don't think you keep him bottled up much longer. He's had 2 games in a row. He was subpar. I think Devin Booker bounces back. Chris Paul is one of the most competitive people in this league. He's not happy about the way he played last night. He will have his fingerprints all over Game 4. So I just think the Suns are too complete of a team from what I've seen this year. They bounce back and ultimately win the series. But look, the Clippers, they have to fight like the entire series is on the line in Game 4, because it is.
Thank you for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.